I don't have any, I have not let folks know that I'm going to be doing this. So let me go ahead and send a little bat signal out. Sorry, it's my first time. Be gentle. Okay. Hey guys, join me over on YouTube. I'm gonna start working on my channel. Have neglected it. I've never really used it. I'm going live right now. Matter of fact, the screen's open right now. So come over here to just Claudia Jordan on YouTube, and let's talk about whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna see what I do. All right. Hey guys, join me over on YouTube. I'm gonna start working on my channel. Okay. I have neglected it. I never really use it. I'm going live right now. Matter of fact, the screen's open right now. So come over here to just Claudia. Sorry, y'all. On YouTube, and let's talk about whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna see what I do. All right. Hey guys, join me over on YouTube. I'm gonna start working on my channel. I have neglected it. I never really use it. I'm going live right now. Matter of fact, the screen's open. Okay. I got 3 people. What's up, everybody? Michelle Witt, Aleem, Jiggle Jello, Michelle's daughter. Hey, I never work on my YouTube, and I was just like thinking, like, why don't I use this? Like, people got questions. Y'all want to talk about things. I have 2 very, very popular shows, and people be wanting to know behind the scenes, or sometimes like what we really thought about stories. So I want to use my channel for that. I want to use it to dispel any rumors, or if y'all could just ask me directly. That's what I want to do here. And maybe I'll do this like weekly. Got my nails done today. Look, very cute, huh? It's like glitter. Do y'all see that? It's like I did a purple version. This is a blue version. It's like an ice blue. I've been trying tape on. So I'm gonna give my glam tips. Tape in hair pieces instead of like I don't have a sew-in. Super flat. Like my real hair is to here. Look, my real hair is right there. So then I just add this for some length and some, it just looks better. It's giving high vibration beauty. Okay, thank you. These are acrylics. So I got tape-ins. Y'all know what tape-ins are? Let me show you. The piece is taped in. See that? It's like they're taped in. And if someone goes like this, they'd be like, oh, that's your real hair because it feels so flat. Okay. All right. I want a question from everybody that's in here right now. So we can, and let's you tell me what y'all want to talk about. Also, I want you to check out TGIF on Wednesdays and Fridays. That's on Fox Soul. It's a show I do with Al Reynolds and Funky Dineva. We be going viral all the time. And then also on Mondays, Cocktails with Queens with Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox, and Selena Johnson. And we go viral all the time. We've been doing that for like 3 years. And I need you to hit that like button and keep the top shows on the platform and see if we could just keep this thing growing. Okay, so please do that. And this week we had Stormy. We'll talk about what happened this week on the show. This week we had Stormy Wellington, who's a wellness guru, and she sells that NutriBurst tea, makes a lot of money. She's super paid from that. And I don't know if y'all saw the clip where she went viral for telling her girl that her plate looked like a low vibrational plate fit for a hood rat, and her plate was fit for a queen because it was less stuff. What do y'all think about that? Well, if you didn't see, go to my page on Instagram and see Funky Dineva tell us exactly what he thought about the whole low vibrational thing. He told her to her face, what you do on the regular is more consistent with hood rat than what your girl did with the plate. Do you think we're going too far now where we're judging plates and vibration and vibrate higher? Me and my friend Trey, we always make fun of the whole vibration thing. Like I feel like a lot of times people be trying to be fake deep, like just sound more like that. They have more depth than you. You know what I mean? Like vibrate higher. They may say stuff like that, and we joke about this. But how exactly do you vibrate higher? Can somebody tell me how you like physically do it? Like, okay, I'm sitting here right now and I'm just chilling, right? Am I vibrating high or low right now? And how do you know? It's bullshit. It's bullshit, y'all. You can behave on a higher level or a lower level, but vibrate. Is it like a like Miss Frazier? Hey, hello. Yeah, thank you, Jiggle. What do y'all think about this? Is it bullshit? Because I think since social media came along, right? I feel like what it's done to the average person, and I can't consider myself the average person, right? Just people, is made people feel so offended by every little thing. Like I'm offended. Everything's a reason to be offended because, like I tell Trey all the time, everybody wants to be oppressed. Everybody wants to be, not everybody, but a lot of people want to be oppressed, right? Because I guess we all want to feel special and different. And oh no, well, they've been through something. So if we could just find things that bother us and offend us, we have a flag to carry, we have a thing. And I think it's annoying. Y'all might get mad at me for this, but I really doubt Jada Pinkett has alopecia. I think it became her thing, a thing to get, oh, you can't say that about her. She has this. No, you can't make fun of that because it's a thing, you guys. It's not a choice, right? I'm gonna give you my theory. These are just my theories. I could be right, I could be wrong, but I'm just shooting the shit with y'all. My brother Larry has alopecia, real bad, and it doesn't look like that, right? And I know there's all different degrees, and don't crucify me for this. It's my opinion. I just think that I don't know. I'm not buying it, y'all. Am I wrong? She's always been bald, like had a short haircut, like, and it's cute on her, right? She had like this much hair than that. And it's so smooth and it looks so perfect, like it looks good. My people that have it, people that I've always seen, very blotchy and patchy, and it takes the eyebrows sometimes. And I know everyone's different, but I felt like it became a thing because the more things we have, right, the less people can make fun of us, right? I stutter now, I stammer. I didn't always talk like that. And that's something that you can make fun of about me, right? And nobody cares. It's like, fuck that bitch. She's so stuttering ass motherfucker. But if I tell you I have a thing, like I had 5 concussions, now it's like I'm protected, right? A little bit. You can't, it's in bad taste to make fun of me. I think people are doing that a lot these days. That's what I think. I think people are like just saying they have these things and now everyone's mentally ill, right? Everyone's mentally ill now. Everyone. Are you buying it? I think there are a lot of people that are finally able to feel comfortable to talk about it, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of capping these days, y'all. I think there's a lot of people full of shit. Michelle Witt says, I'm Gen X. A lot of people today would not have been able to survive. Everything is so defensive. 1000% was having a conversation the other day about this. To be sensitive to others versus tough love, right? And how we treat people, and especially children. Of course, I don't have kids. Let me go ahead and say that before someone says, bitch, shut up. You ain't got no kids. That's why you ain't a mother. I think, okay, our parents, like people that are like 40s and about to be 50 years old, our parents were strict and their parents were even stricter. But their parents using that strict approach made some very strong classy, hardworking people. Borderline abusive though, but it did do some good, right? Versus nowadays, how much we baby the children and the teenagers, where there so much anxiety now and depression, and nobody has coping skills. Nobody can take any kind of rejection. The smallest rejection is like being blamed for why someone will go nuts and shoot up a school or abuse people or just do these wild things. And I had these debates with my people about what was the better way. Was it the super tough love or being super gentle with kids? What do y'all think in the chat? What do y'all think? Are you team tough love? So if you team tough love, write tough love. Or if you think, we should go with a more gentle approach, put team gentle. Personally, I feel 70% tough, 30% gentle. Because the world is not going to be gentle to you. And if the first time you're experiencing difficulty and toughness when you leave the nest of your parents, it's the first time you really even get that at home, you're not going to be able to flourish. You're not going to be able to flourish. And when you get out there, you're going to be, everything is going to freak you out. It's like my cats, right? They're spoiled cats. They lived in a nice house in California. They lived in the nicest high rise in Atlanta and a really nice place in Dallas, protected from the outside world, right? They're just protected. They have gotten no toughness. I took them cats outside to the park because I wanted to see how they would act outside. Every little thing made them react and panting, and one peed on my leg. It got so nervous. And not to compare, I am comparing kids to animals. I feel like with kids, if they're so babied and so protected, how will they fare when they get out there? How will you be? You know what I mean? Like you hear these stories of this people just seeming like they can't cope with anything. Rejection. Let me tell you about rejection. Rejection is like a huge part of my 20s and teens and 30s, relationship wise and with work. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hey, babe. Hello. So I'm on my YouTube right now doing my first live. So this is being recorded right now. But you're not on speaker or anything. So what you doing? I'm on my YouTube channel right now. I'm going to try to start building that. I'm on camera talking to you, but no one can hear your voice. They're just looking at me right now on the phone with you right now. I'll call you right back. I was just having a conversation about, and this is something we talked about. I'm talking to the people about the right way to deal with kids or each other. Is it tough love, like our parents did to us, that made us good, responsible adults that probably have a few issues? Or is it being extra soft and like being too gentle? And I think that's why people now can't take any kind of rejection. We talked about that. So that's what I'm talking about right now. I'm on YouTube. I'll be done in like 6 minutes. I'll call you right back. All right, I'll call you back. All right, bye. I am not ghetto, y'all, but that was my man. And he is very fine. And I love him. So, okay, we actually had this conversation. So yeah, like the video. I mean, this is my first time. I haven't promoted my channel. So, we don't have a lot of people here. But yes, Miss Frazier, it was the coach. Yes, it was. So yeah, I think that we have a lot of problems now, like school shootings and people murder, suicide. Not that hasn't happened before, but I feel like people are just not equipped for the toughness that's out there, right? So there's no coping skills anymore. And how do you get coping skills? you kind of got to deal with some things, right? If you're so protected, you're never going to know what it is that's going to break you. Now, saying parents should break you, but I feel like they shouldn't make it so easy for you where you get out in the real world, you're like, because I go back to my cats. My cats have always been protected. I take them outside. They see grass. One of them sees a car drive by. I'm holding him. Pees all over my leg. And I'm like, are you serious right now? But it's my fault because the cat has never been exposed to anything. So it's been babied. What are your thoughts, y'all? Can I bring anybody in on the stream? Can I do that? Does anybody want to jump out? Can I do that? I don't know. Okay, so I didn't really have anything to talk about tonight. I just want to just kind of pop my cherry on here on live, but I'm going to start doing this and I'll be more prepared next time where I'll come with some things. StreamYard. Okay, so I'm going to start. So that's the way I should do it, y'all. So I can't, do I go live on StreamYard? Or I record it and then up, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, y'all, because I want to really build my channel. Sometimes I'll have someone next to me and I'll interview them. I have another chair in my studio and we can just see what it does. Jiggle Jello says, do you think that's why there's an air of entitlement that's over this generation of young people? I do. I mean, I think they're just so spoiled, and I think parents are not keeping it a buck with their kids. Like, if you're always telling your kids how perfect they are and wonderful, when they go to the real world, they're like, what do you mean no? I'm the shit. My mother told me I'm the shit. I think you gotta I think that I regret not being a parent. I think I would have been a good parent. I think a 60-40, 70-30 combination of tough 60, because you want them to be prepared, right? If you're training soldiers, you don't want to be soft on them. You want them to be strong. So you got to put them through, you got to make sure they're good, resilient. Maybe joke with them a lot. Like me, don't ignore their shortcomings. Don't nag them, but don't ignore it. Don't act like it doesn't exist. They're going to hear it when they get outside the comforts of your home. They're going to hear it from them. So let them be prepared. Don't let the first time they leave the nest be the first time they experience any adversity. They should be prepared before they get out there. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think we are raising a generation of pussies. I'm sorry to use the word. No, I ain't sorry. I'm not gonna apologize. Weaklings, people who just can't take any kind of pushback. And we have a lot of people that are not emotionally intelligent or experienced. They're emotionally immature and weak. Now, I went through a lot by the time I was 17. I was like, I'm already tired. I feel like I lived the life of a 50-year-old already. It hurt me a lot, but it also made me not think other things were, oh my God, this is the end of the world. This is the worst day of my life. Just kind of freaking out over things because I had been through things that were so much worse. Kind of like a bittersweet way or silver lining way of looking at tragedy, I guess. Yeah, Michelle Witt says they can dish it, but they can't take it. I mean, how many stories have we covered where it was some guy that got rejected or he was an outcast or whatever, and he got to school one day and he shot everybody up? Hey, Catherine Williams, Michelle Witt, Jingle Jello, Aline Nabe, Miss Frazier, Beyond the Horizon. Yeah, this is my first time doing this, so there's not a lot of people here. But it's okay, though. It's going to grow. At one point, trees don't come from seeds. Well, let me see. What kind of trees come from seeds? A peach tree, maybe? Came from a little seed and then grew. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to hop in here and just say hello. I'm just going to do these quick little 20-minute hits with you guys. I am here in Dallas. I leave tomorrow for Atlanta for a few days. I got another role in another movie called Marriage Mansion. Myself, I'm in it, and Melody Holtz from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I love her. She's awesome. I got that film. That'll be coming out, I guess, next year. I have another film that I starred in. I was actually my first lead, y'all. Like, number one on the call sheet, the lead. The name of the movie is Mafietta, and I play Clark, aka Mafietta. And Willie Taylor is my love interest on it. And basically, we're in the life of crime. And when he's in prison. When he comes out, I don't want to do it anymore. So the story is about me trying to get out of it, and the resistance and all the stuff, that the goings on and the backstabbing and that kind of stuff. Yes, Aleem. Yes, books. This has been the busiest year of my life, and I've been really it's been really amazing. I also hosted the Love and Hip Hop reunion for Atlanta. That will be on in November on VH1. So that's a 2-part special. I got Mafietta. I got Marriage Mansion. I got Why Women Trip. I have a small part in that movie. I was the executive producer for T.S. Madison show. I brought that show to Foxhole. I created TGIF. I host and kind of co-created Cocktails with Queens on Mondays. And me and Carlos King got something we've been trying to work out, but we'll see if we can get this reality show going. Something here in Dallas that needs to be done. Put in Pop. You look beautiful, so happy. All things are working in your favor. Thank you. We'll get into more of my past and background another time, but I will say this. If y'all only knew my story of some of the things that I've had to endure in my life, like crazy. I have to write this book. I started to write one day, like just a couple, like I guess like a chapter, I guess you'd say, like a sample of what my book would be like. And I posted it in the notes section of my Facebook. Hey, Jen J. And I don't know if the encore is coming back. I can ask Shamari Aleem if you hit me on Facebook, Instagram. And remind me. I'm gonna try to see her while I'm in Atlanta. Anyways, I wrote it and I just posted it in the notes section on my Facebook, and the reaction I got was crazy. I was being very honest and like transparent, and I want to see if people would be interested in hearing from me in that way, like about depression and loss and disappointment and like things that I like drove me to the point of having very strong suicidal thoughts, you know? And I don't want the book to be a, woe is me, I'm so sad. I want it to be a, whoa, it's me. I overcame these things because I want people that have been in similar situations to feel like you're not the only one, you're not alone. And I want people to be touched by, damn, I look at you like you got this going on and that going on and everything's good in your life. It must have been so easy. And then when I tell them it wasn't, I just want to give somebody else a little bit of hope that whatever it is you're dealing with right now that you think is holding you back, it's not enough, y'all. Okay? I'm gonna start writing this. I owe it to myself, even if it's just for me to purge. Because like there was some things, y'all, some heavy stuff, heavy stuff, and sometimes, and I definitely slid into a very deep depression at one point. A lot of people don't know this, but I had to take medication for a month. 2 weeks was the emergency medication, and then the longer term was a month. But I had to take something to just stop the negative thoughts to hurt myself because they wouldn't go away. And I just, it was so overpowering. If anyone's ever felt suicidal or deep depression, it feels like a invasion in your brain. Like the person I am now, I'm happy, and whatever. It felt like something got in there that wasn't supposed to be there, like the devil. And it was very strong instructions to, you don't want to be here. Nobody would care if you were gone. Do it. And I was like, stop, and it wouldn't go away. So it finally did. And I'll explain all that. Leia for Life says, I came on here to give you a hard time about writing that book. Talk to you about on Twitter 12 years ago, but now I'm gonna leave you alone. Yeah, it was the devil. I I'm a full disclosure. I do feel like I have a good book in me. I feel like I have several good books in me. I think my thing was, but would you guys buy it? Would you guys care? Would anyone care about a book from me? And I guess I got to let go of that and just look at it as, I want to just give this as my gift, what I want to leave behind here. And y'all can buy it or not buy it. And let it be like more of a therapeutic thing. And even if like it resonates with one person and helps someone, I'll be okay with that. Okay, I lied to you guys. I said I'd be on here for 20 minutes. Now it's 25 minutes. But I will say, I was on the verge of doing it, and my cat saved my life. For real. Puddin' Pop says, did you recognize the depression in yourself, or was it pointed out by a doctor? So I was going through hell at the time, broke, money was fucked up, couldn't collect unemployment anymore. And I was like, maybe I get disability. Something got me wrong. I feel, but I wasn't really sure. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, maybe I could talk him into giving me something, right? I was rock bottom, y'all. Rock bottom. No money in the bank. Like broke as fuck. I'm thinking I could just tell the doctor whatever and he's gonna just give me disability. He ends up giving me a real exam and he found a heart murmur that I never had before. And he said I had a heart murmur from the extreme stress and anxiety and depression I was going through. So it had manifested itself. It had manifested itself into a physical issue. And so it validated I was like, I felt like have y'all had anxiety before? Extreme? Like not like, oh, I'm anxious, but like long term where you're sitting there and it won't go away. What it feels like is, all right, you know how we're breathing right now. You know, and you're like, I can't get enough air in my lungs because it feels like someone's pressing down right here. That's what I felt like. It felt like someone had their knee on my chest. Jen J, yes, like being squeezed by a python. Exactly. And I could not stop. Oh, here's one of my kitty cats. It wasn't you, it was Shelly. Shelly was with me at the time because it was like 2010. I'm sorry, 2011. 2011. Horrible year. 11 years ago. So it feels like someone got their knee on your chest and you just can never get enough air in your lungs. And you just want to cry. And when I looked in the mirror, you guys, I saw an ugly woman. I thought I was hideous, actually. Like I had convinced myself that the only way I'd be able to work again is if I had plastic surgery because my looks were gone. And you could not tell me anything else. Like you could not tell me that I wasn't hideous. That's how strong depression is. Like you see a different thing in the mirror, you feel things that aren't real, you like it's not good. We're gonna talk about that another time. Shelly. Yeah, Shelly. Shelly, where are you? What I was gonna do is park my car in the garage to my house, right? At a house in the mountains, at a big SUV, actually, a Denali. And I was first I thought about driving up the side of the freeway. Then I thought, what if I live and I'm all fucked up? My vanity was like, nah. So I'm like, okay, carbon monoxide. What if I'm in my car and I just like close the garage door and leave the engine running with the windows open and it'll just put me to sleep? That's what I thought. And at the time, my cat's litter box was in the garage and I left the door open. Like once you get in my garage and close the door, there's a door open to my house. I would leave that door propped open so my cats could go and use the litter box in the garage because I never want the cat litter smell in my house. So I was in the car and I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Fuck it. Goodbye, world. Didn't even leave a note. So selfish. Didn't even like no explanation for my mom. Like, it's really fucked up that I was gonna do this. And as I was sitting there with tears running down my face, my cat comes out of the house and looks at me through the doorway. And I was like, I can't kill my cat. And I raised the garage door and let the fresh air come in. And then I went upstairs and cried myself to sleep again. And I'm here. But other stuff happened, but we'll get into that another time. I want this to be a happy live, but I want to give you a taste of my story because I think a lot of people don't know me. They think they do, and that's why I kind of sometimes get a bad rap. But Shelly showed up for me, my cat, and I've had her for 17 years, you guys. Like, I love her. I'm gonna be devastated when she's no longer here because I love her. Like, she's been with me through me getting on The Price is Right and all my shows and getting canceled and getting married that was annulled, and then heartbreaks and me talking to her like, Shelly, why? And then me getting back on and getting the phone call that I got to the show. And she's like always been right there with me. So I love my cat. I love her. So yeah, it's wild. Like I really pay attention to signs. I think they're really important, and they are little clues and hints and nudges that God gives. Here she is. Come here, Shelly. Oh, you're so light now. This is Shelly. Shelly. Her hair is always disheveled, like mine. Look, Shelly, look at the people. Shelly. Shelly. You're such a good cat. Except you be waking me up every morning. Stop. No, don't lick my hand. No. Stop it. She always wants to lick my hands. Shelly. Can y'all hear her purring? Anyways. Okay. She's just going to do what she wants to do and lick my hand. Stop. Now I got to wash my hands. Okay. Stop it. Oh my God. She loves me. She will lick my hand for like 10 minutes straight. I have to wash my hands because I don't want cat spit on my hand. Anyways, this is a cat. Save my life. Shelly. 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 Look at the people. She wants to do what she wants to do. Look at the people. Just look in the camera. Shelly, look at the. Can you hear her purring? Okay. Okay, that's enough. All right, I'm putting her down. So, Shelly saved my life. Yeah, she can see. She has a grumpy cat look. She's really purring though, but she just be looking mad. You know, old people be looking mad. They're not. Like, I be looking mad and I'm not sometimes. Look at her. So anyways, that's my story. That's one of my stories. Put her on TikTok. So yeah, my TikTok, I started posting yesterday, finally. Resting bitch face, yes. Anyways, tell a friend. I got my YouTube up. I'm gonna start doing videos weekly, a couple times a week. Some days it'll be like this. Some days we're gonna have friends on. I don't know. It's just gonna be random, just like I am. The cat she's part Mancoon, which is like they would get really big. They usually do, but she's lost a lot of weight. She's old. They're very friendly. They all have fluffy tails. Mancoons all have big fluffy tails, and they get fur absolutely everywhere. Stop looking at my Shelly. Stop looking at my hands. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to pack. I'm leaving for Atlanta tomorrow. I got another movie. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. I know it wasn't a big thing, tons of people, but we're gonna build this up. This is day one. Okay. So if you want to see other movies I've done, one is on Tubi. It's called Dear Frank. It's myself, Columbus Short, Brian White. Super, like, yo, they acted their ass off. They did that. Go check it out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Catherine, are you coming back out with your handbags? I made like no money off that. I signed a deal with someone. I got like a couple percentage points, and I thought it was gonna be so big, and it just kind of flopped. So, some lipstick stuff I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get back in the cosmetics game. Moisturizer, because that is really my thing. That's why I've been able to keep my skin pretty good. Yeah, not bad for old lady. I'm about to be 50 in April. And I'll definitely on this page, I'll share beauty tips. I'll be honest about things. I've had Botox. I've had a couple little things, little forehead situation there. Keep that from wrinkling up. I have lash extensions. I'll share some things with you. If you bleach your teeth, that's a way to make yourself look a lot younger. Okay, bleaching your teeth. If your teeth are not that white, stay away from red lipstick. Red lipstick is only to be worn if you have very white teeth, then your teeth look whiter. But if they're anywhere below that, they'll look more yellow and if you wear red lipstick. So it's not for everyone. Okay. How to bleach teeth? They have those Crest whitening strips. The ones that are behind the glass, they're kind of expensive, like $50 maybe. Super worth it. You put them on for like 30 minutes, and they will oxygenize something with your teeth. Or if you want to like really, really, really get a overnight, like a quick result, Zoom whitening. Go to your dentist, right? And they'll make a mold of your teeth, and they'll send you home. You'll have to wait like maybe a week or two to get the mold back. They'll make a tray, and you put this bleaching stuff in it, and you can put it on your teeth. And you used to wear it overnight. That's one way. That's not Zoom. That's they'll make a tray. That's with the gel. Or if you want to like do it in the office, Zoom whitening, they cover your gums up with this like rubber stuff, and they put this solution on your teeth, and they sit you under a light for like 10 or 20-minute intervals. And when you leave, your teeth will be like several shades whiter. When I went, they said my natural color was only like 2 shades off the whitest white. So I was like, oh, okay. But I was obsessed with like, I want white, like paper white. So I would recommend getting the laser, the whitening in the office, and then also get the trays to maintain it, especially if you drink a lot of tea like I do, or coffee. So yeah, you can go back and forth. Okay. All right, y'all. I didn't have any plans for tonight. I just want to just talk. So I will maybe do this from Atlanta if I can figure it out. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 8 p.m. on the East, 7 Central. You can catch any one of my shows, Cocktails with Queens, TGIF, on the Foxhole YouTube channel. Thank you for the people that rock with me. I really appreciate y'all. And to people that are mean to me, who I'm so nice. You can kiss my ass because I'm nice and you're wrong. All right, y'all. Miss Shorty, hey, welcome to the group. Please tell a friend, and I'm gonna build this thing up. This is day one. Y'all are my day ones, y'all. You guys, you 10 people are my day ones. All right, y'all. Thank you for all the love from you 10 people. All right. Bye. Follow me on Instagram too and TikTok.